Also, I believe that, it's not very easy to find a job in a university as a
Mhm.
French professor. So, how do you think, I mean, how did you achieve that role? And what all things are I mean, it's my pleasure that you are here as a French faculty. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. So my name is Parth, and I am French B2 level certified, DELF B2 certified, and also I have done 7.1 level from Alliance Francaise Chandigarh. Okay, and apart from that, I'm a French teacher since past 4 years now. I'm working in DPS Sushant Lok, and apart from that, I am running this platform that is French in You, and there I am preparing people for the DELF or TEF exams, and I'm training working professionals as well. I mean, I've given some corporate trainings as well, and I'm a YouTuber as well. I'm creating content for the people who are giving their DELF exam or TEF exam. So because there is not much authentic content available on the internet,
Mhm.
with the help of which people can really, clear their DELF exam. So I've prepared a lot of videos now. I think around 200 plus videos I have already uploaded, and that really helped me, gain the trust of close to 23,000 subscribers now, and still counting till where it will go. But yeah, that was all about me and my intention to come up with this podcast series with the working professionals is just because I want to, I want experts to share their insights and their, like a professional journey, with the help of which viewers who are actually, aspiring to become maybe a faculty, French faculty, or maybe, want to pursue any specific career in French with the help of the language. I mean, they can get some meaningful insights from the conversations, right? Because I believe that access to the right kind of people nowadays is very, very important.
True.
If we are like, if we are not connecting with those who have already made it, there will be like a lot of ups and downs in our journey, and we don't really know which path or what specific like way we have to choose to go there. You know, so
True.
that is the only reason that I connected that I came up with this idea of starting a podcast series on my channel. And as you are here, you are a French professional already. So now I would like to listen about you. So please share about yourself a little bit.
So thank you so much, Parth. First of all, it's a great initiative that you have started. Because I also believe, in India, like that is like people are not much aware, especially when it comes to languages, that how can it help them, how can it help them not only in their professional life but also as a person. They're going to learn a lot of about others' culture, and it's going to open up their mind in such a way that they'll get a lot of confidence through it.
Right.
So it's a very good initiative that you have started, and I'm really glad to know that even if out of as you said, 20,000 people subscribers you have, so out of those 20,000, even if you're helping 20 out of them, it's a very great initiative. So
Yeah.
kudos.
Thank you.
So, if I start with myself, so my name is Yamini, and currently I'm working with Amity University as a French faculty. But priorly, I've also worked in corporate, and I have also trained. I have also worked with different institutes where I have given training to several MNCs. Apart from that, I have worked with some health centers also, where I have worked as a translator, and I used to translate. I used to be a middle person who used to translate native to French to English and English to French respectively. So yeah, it has been a great journey, and I started learning French when I was doing my graduation. So I started it with with the certificate part, as I was just doing English honors, and I was much confused what I should do apart from this. So somebody suggested me I should go ahead with one foreign language. So I started with French, and slowly and gradually I started loving it. It gave me so much confidence because I used to be an introvert person. But when we used to teach, when I was learning the language, our teacher used to force us to come on the stage, say some few words. So I got a lot of confidence through it. And so I did my certificate, diploma, and advanced diploma from Hansraj College, Delhi University. And after that, I've pursued my master's in French translation and literature from Banaras Hindu University.
Got it. Thank you so much. That's a really, really, elaborate description about yourself, and it's really commendable the way you have taken this journey till now up yet, and I'm sure you're inspiring us so many people already, because I believe that as a teacher also, I have also observed that, I mean, like people in my connection, people are not even able to find those opportunities that you have talked about. Like you have already said that you have worked with MNCs, you have been a translator or interpreter, I mean, with the French natives and people in India. I would say that people are not able to find those opportunity also. So I think it's
Absolutely.
it's gonna be really great if you will be able to pour some light on that part. So how did you get those opportunities, and so that will be helpful for others also who are like working in the same domain.
Sure. So, like, as a student, like, when I was a student, and I think as students might be listening to us, so we have the passion of earning some extra amount apart from our
Right.
pocket money so that we can do whatever we want to do. So, the journey started there. So, I started applying on various platform. I worked with several institute as a trainer, like in Lingua was also there. There was Aura of Learning, and there was Henry Herwin also with them as well. I have worked as a part-time trainer. So I started applying on internshalas on LinkedIn. And there was a time when COVID came, so we didn't have anything to do. So there I have started posting on social medias that if you want to learn French at a very, cheap price, please just, put a message to me. So from there, like I started gaining some of the students, and slowly and gradually, like as we go ahead, as we learn experience, like if I'm doing an internship, so we make connections, and through the connections I got several contract based work, like as I said, as interpreter and and as a translator. So it's all like the more you'll explore, the more things you are going to get. So
Right.
I think it's all you have to just explore and you have to keep on going.
I agree. I agree. Okay. Now, let me start from the very beginning. We will be talking about your personal journey, and the first thing that I wanted to know that what inspired you to learn French, and how it has shaped your professional path.
Sure. So, actually, I was very much into literature. So, from my school time onwards, but I didn't know about French and other things. So, I have a friend, and her sister, she was learning French. She was doing a bachelor's in French language only from Amity. So, I got to know, okay, there is something. But as I've already joined English honors, so I thought of doing it as a part-time course. So I got to know that, French has a very broad history when it's come to the literature. So that was something that attracted me. And as I said in the beginning, that it gave me so much of confidence as a person. I started, speaking in the class. I started speaking. I started playing role in front of everyone. So as a person, it gave me so much of confidence. And when I was learning about other cultures, when I was studying about, like, let's say, European culture, I also, my mind started broadening up. I started thinking in a very different way. Okay, according to the different opinion, perceptive. So it shaped me so much. Like now, I think I've become a more confident person. If I say, as a student, I was, and now also my thinking has like it has been evaluated a lot.
Got it. I mean, if somebody is hesitating, like at the early stage, like very,
Hmm.
people like, I mean, when I was starting like to learn French in my university, so I was also having like multiple questions whether I should start with this language or not, you know.
Hmm.
If somebody who is hesitating to start learning French, what would you say to convince them?
I would say just give it a try. You are liking it or not, it is always secondary. Trying is something is very, very important. Like, if I have not tried, let's say, something, maybe I have not tried, let's say, Italian food, I will not get an idea how it is until I'm going to try it. I'm going to give my best, and then it's a right time, I think, after trying only, to decide whether this thing is going to help me or not. So I would suggest give it a try at minimum for 6 months. If you're not liking it, if you're not comfortable with it, then you can leave it. But the first step is just give it a try.
Hmm. Is there any unique experience or any fun experience that you have had because of knowing French?
So like I've studied in Delhi and I'm from Delhi only. So what had happened, like we were just roaming here and there, especially near India Gate. So there were some foreigners and they were African. So we didn't know actually, because it was such an initial stage that we started like learning French just I think 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't know that, there are so many Africans who are speaking well, like very good French, and they have a different accent and they have a different way of speaking French. So we just heard them speaking something in French, like we just got one or two words. So we understood, okay, that person can speak in French. So I was with my friends and very confidently we went and we just simply said, Nous sommes étudiants. And all of a sudden he started, with his own language, and so fluently he was speaking, and we were just listening to that person. Okay, okay, because we couldn't understand that person at all.
Right,
And
right.
after that, we laughed so much because we were too much overconfident. So yeah,
Hmm.
that was a quite funny thing.
Amazing, amazing. This happened with me as well. I mean, I was in Ladakh, you
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
and there was a group of some Israelis. So we were sitting in a cafe,
Okay.
and I just, because the Israeli language is having that kind of accent, that R accent, this, that
Yes.
that gh wala accent, that is the French R
Yes. Yes.
only. So when they were speaking, so that accent sounded familiar to me. They were on the next table, they were eating, so they were talking to each other, and when I heard them, so all of my friends, and they were like, "Are you understanding what they're saying?" No, no, I mean, I'm not able to understand because that's Israelian, but
Hmm.
I can understand their accent, that they're having the same accent. I would not stop myself, and I went there and I talked to them, and I just told them. I mean, I started in English. One of them was fluent in the French language also.
Okay.
So the French, he was like speaking like a native, because he was
Oh.
already having that native accent in his, in his mother language also. So
Hmm.
he was getting that accent so well. I mean, I continued to communicate with him for like the next 30 minutes. Even I sat with him, and you were like having our food. It was really good. It was a really, unique experience for me also, that I am able to talk to somebody who is himself like a non-native speaker, but speak just like a native. So it was a very,
Yeah.
like a very, enriching experience for me as well.
Hmm.
And I was able to, like, show off also in front of my friends.
Yeah. Very important.
Yes. So now I'll be moving forward with your professional journey, like teaching right now,
Yeah.
and also the career opportunities, because that is going to be something very, very important for all the people who will be watching this. Okay.
Hmm.
So as you teach French at a university, as a teacher, I believe that, it's not very easy to find a job in a university as a
Hmm.
French professor. So how do you think, I mean, how did you achieve that role, and what all things are required to reach at that level?
Sure. So I think a very important thing is, as I said, it's the confidence. It doesn't matter whichever post you're applying, whether you're applying for an MNC or whether it's in university, the confidence is something very, very important. And you should have a belief on yourself that you can do it. The thing is, you should have definitely, because it's a because I'm working with a university, and I should have a certain level of French language as well as of English, so that I can connect with the students well. Language of, like, you should have a level of both the languages so that you can pursue it forward and you can convey whatever you want to convey in front of the students easily.
So which language, I mean, which level is required, I mean, to be professor?
So basically, if you're working with the university, as per my knowledge, you should have a master degree for sure, which is especially in India. If DELF and something it's very much required, like if you're going for MNCs and all, but specifically if you're targeting the universities, then you should have a master degree. That is compulsory for them. And if you want to continue with the universities, if you want to be an assistant professor and associate professor respectively, then you have to pursue your PhD also. That is very important. But if you want to teach in an institute or in a school, or let's say maybe you're just doing as a freelancer, or apart from that, then yes, the international certificates that we have, DELF B2 and C1, they'll be acceptable. But for universities, master is mandatory.
Okay. And I think for masters, I mean, I know that you have done from Banaras Hindu College, right?
Hmm. Yes,
University.
yes.
So, do they offer distance programs also, or only, I mean, regular programs only?
So majority of the colleges, as per my knowledge, they are only offering, like, the first thing is masters in foreign languages are very limited.
Hmm.
They, like, you can have Delhi University, JNU, Banaras Hindu University, like that. But majority of them, they are offering full-time masters. And for now, IGNU is the only university that is offering correspondence.
Hmm. Right. And I mean, I think somebody who is at B2 level or C1
Mm-hmm.
level range,
Mm-hmm.
they can, I think, apply for the master's program.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And if somebody is at B1 level, can that person also?
Yes, yes. If they have DELF B1 with them, or if, let's say, if they have an advanced diploma, because I have also not done my graduation in French. I have done it in English honors, but I had advanced diploma, which is equivalent to B1 level, and it is from a respective institute. So yes, if a person is having B1,